डॉक्टर साहब आ रहे हैं?
हाँ, स्लाइड शो तो हो रहा है। इसके बाद नीचे आपको 66 जहां पे है उधर स्लाइड शो कीजिए आप सर। यस, यस, परफेक्ट
अच्छा ये
सर।
बताइए वो इसको, ये ठीक है?
यस,
इट
यस,
इज
स्लाइड
ओके?
शो। यस, यस, परफेक्ट
यार वो उस पे आना चाहिए ना, वो जो अपना चेहरा देखिए थोड़ा।
सर। वो दिख रहा है आपका चेहरा तो आ रहा है सर।
आ रहा है?
यस, यस, यू आर विजिबल सर।
स्क्रीन इसको कर देंगे बैक स्क्रीन थोड़ा, अपना चेहरा भी दिखना चाहिए।
नहीं, चेहरा तो उनको दिख रहा है।
नहीं फुल अपने को भी तो दिखना चाहिए ना।
जब स्लाइड शो हो रहा तब नहीं दिखेगा आपको अपना चेहरा।
अच्छा चलिए ठीक है।
स्क्रीन शेयर हो गया।
हाँ स्क्रीन शेयर हो रहा है ना माजिद साहब?
जी, 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 जी सर।
चलिए ठीक है, ओके।
गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। Sir needs no introduction. We have with us our
Good afternoon, sir.
course director, Dr. MP Thakur. Sorry for the inconvenience. We had some issues with the connectivity of our resource person, but sir promptly said that he will be delivering a lecture in the resource person's place. So we have with us Dr. MP Thakur. Sir is Director Instructions and Controller of
Sir,
Examination,
हिंदी में प्लीज,
IGKV.
हिंदी।
मैम दिस कोर्स का जो मटेरियल है दैट्स ऑल इन इंग्लिश एनीवेज, बिकॉज देयर आर पीपल, यहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे भी हैं जो हिंदी के बगैर भी जबानें बोलते हैं, जैसे उर्दू है या बहुत सारी लैंग्वेजेस हैं जैसे केरला या साउथ साइड से, उनको हिंदी या उर्दू समझ नहीं आता। आई डू नॉट वांट टू गेट इनटू दिस डिस्कशन, क्योंकि जो इस टॉपिक का डिस्कशन लैंग्वेज चोजन है फॉर दिस कोर्स इज इंग्लिश। एनीवेज, जहां पे भी आपको कहीं कुछ लगे आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं हिंदी में, तो वो हम रिजॉल्व कर लेंगे, बट द मीडियम चोजन इज इंग्लिश। इस कोर्स का जो मीडियम है वो इंग्लिश है। एनीवेज मैम, हमारे साथ जो है डॉक्टर एमपी ठाकुर हैं। सर इज डायरेक्टर इंस्ट्रक्शंस एंड कंट्रोलर ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन, आईजीकेवी रायपुर, एंड उनका जो टॉपिक है एडवांसेस इन पोस्ट हार्वेस्ट प्रोसेसिंग एंड मैनेजमेंट ऑफ मशरूम्स। सर यू आर ऑडिबल एज वेल एज विजिबल, प्लीज स्टार्ट।
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Shah. I welcome you all the participants for this particular lecture. You know very well that the lecture was scheduled for Dr. R.C. Upadhyay, but somehow he could not make it. So in place of Dr. R.C. Upadhyay, I am going to speak before you, and the topic has already been scheduled on, I think maybe on 15th or 16th. So, but that topic is now to be presented by me today. Now, I will try to speak both in Hindi as well as in English. If you have some problem, you are free to ask. So, जैसा कि अभी डॉक्टर शाह ने बताया कि मुझे अपनी बात जो है वो एडवांसेस इन मशरूम प्रोसेसिंग और मैनेजमेंट पर रखना है। तो साथियों, आप सभी जानते हैं इसे पोस्ट हार्वेस्ट फिजियोलॉजिकल प्रोसेसेस like harvesting, grading, washing, packaging, these are the important process to improve the quality and extension of life of the mushroom. You have seen different kinds of mushroom. There are wild mushrooms, there are cultivable mushroom, there are medicinal mushroom. You will see later also that varieties of mushroom they occur in nature. And if we want to extend the shelf life of mushroom, it is very, very important to harvest them in time, to grade them properly, to wash them, to package them nicely, so that we can improve the quality as well as the extension of the shelf life. Friends, yesterday I told you, I think day before yesterday, that mushroom shelf life is very short. It varies from even 1 or 2 days to hardly 7 days or 8 days. Why? Do you know why? It is because the mushroom has about 90% moisture. I told you in the beginning also. So harvesting in time is very important. Washing, pre-treatment by some of the chemicals, it is very important. Then packaging. These are some of the ways, some of the tools, some of the methodologies for short-term storage of varieties of cultivable mushroom. Similarly, there are ways and means. There are processes like drying, pickling, canning, steeping preservation. These are some of the technology or some of the techniques for long-term preservation or long-term storage of edible mushrooms. Now the question comes, why mushrooms gets deteriorated or the shelf life of mushroom is reduced for some period of time? It is because, as I told you, water 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 content of the mushroom is very high. Another very important problem is the moment you harvest the mushroom, I tell you friends, mushroom has very high respiration rate, and after harvesting even it respires, and if respiration rate is more, then the chances of deterioration is fast. So that is why after harvesting you have to try your level best to reduce the respiration rate and enhance the shelf life of the mushroom. Then mushroom, due to high moisture content, it is liable to be contaminated by varieties of the microorganism, maybe fungi, maybe bacteria, or maybe other microorganisms. Then I told you, you may be knowing, you are aware that mushroom is having varieties of enzymes, and these enzymes are the chemical strength of the mushroom. And this is the reason why when you put mushroom in the ready-made substrate, then they produce the enzymes, and due to these enzyme activity, the substrate gets degraded, energy is released, which is being utilized by the mushroom, and mushroom grows, develop. So under inappropriate storage condition, these are the losses due to which the mushroom spoils very quickly. You may also be knowing that mushroom browning is again a kind of chemical change. The enzymes which are present in mushroom, they gets oxidate in contact with the oxygen, the mushroom becomes brown. Then weight loss is also there. The moment you harvest mushroom, there is loss in weight. Then again, bioactive compounds. I tell you friends, you will come to know lot of bioactive compounds are present in the mushroom. These are proteins, these are carbohydrates, these are vitamins, these are various kinds of compounds, chemical compounds are present, and they are responsible for the sensory properties, and they get deteriorated also. And then again, the nutritional value loss is there under inappropriate storage conditions. So these are the spoilage under inappropriate condition. Now you may ask me why processing and value addition is required. Now I wanted that first of all you should know about the mushroom, how to cultivate mushroom, and then after cultivation and after harvesting of the mushroom, these things starts, that how to process and value add mushroom. But as I told you, I am delivering the lecture in place of Dr. R.C. Upadhyay. So friends, why processing and value addition is required? I tell you, this is one of the outcome of one of the study which was conducted in Manipur, in Chandel district, where there is a entrepreneurship group, a women entrepreneurship group. They have conducted the study in some of the mushroom, and they came to know that if you process mushroom, then you become financially self-reliant, improve the status of the family in their society, you increase the influence and acceptability among the fellow members, there is increase in the material possessions, helps to improve their children's educational quality, and mushroom processing and value addition could also sustain livelihood of other women by generating employment. And it also improves the economic status of the family, economic status of the society, and economic status of the nation as a whole. Now, what mushroom value chain is? This mushroom value chain is nothing but it is right from starting of mushroom growing till it reaches to the consumer. This entire chain, we call it as a mushroom value chain. And my dear entrepreneurs, my dear scientists, you have to establish this value chain for each of the compound, for each of the commodity. If this chain is broken, I tell you, you may not be successful in your venture. So if you talk of mushroom value chain, it is classified into input, suppliers, producers, traders, processors, and consumers. And friends, I tell you, in India, value addition of mushroom represent approximately 7% only, which is lower than some of the developing countries. The value addition of mushroom is at very, very low level, you can say. In other countries of the world, the value addition is mushroom is very high. And hence, there is a need to improve the value chain system in order to enhance the value addition process. And it's the need of the hour, not only to reduce the losses, but also to enhance the income by value addition and boost the mushroom consumption also. You know very well that many value added products now they are available in the market. They can be prepared. You see, soup powder is a very common value added products which is available in the market. If you go to any of the shopping mall nowadays, I tell you 50-gram soup powder, it's an instant soup powder. You have to purchase it from the market, mall, shopping mall. I tell you friends, all the ingredients are mixed in the powder soup and it is ready to serve. You have to only prepare, you have to only, आपको गर्म पानी करना है और ये जो पाउडर आपने शॉपिंग मॉल से लेकर के आया है, इस पाउडर को गर्म पानी में घोल दीजिए, it is ready to serve. So varieties of ready to serve products of mushroom are now available. Similarly, pickles are available, chips are available, paste are available, ketchup, noodles, pasta, biscuit, nuggets. These are all the value added products. Now, if you ask me about the benefits of the edible mushrooms, then friends, I would like to tell you, it is the nutritional compounds which makes mushroom healthy, which makes mushroom nutritious, which makes mushroom a diet for the healthy person. Now, it has a lot of proteins. And what say good protein is? I tell you, a good protein is one which has all kinds of essential amino acids required by the human body. It has good amount of carbohydrates. Mushrooms are rich in carbohydrates and varieties of carbohydrates, they are there in the mushroom. And I tell you, dietary fiber. I tell you friends, dietary fiber has become a very, very important compound nowadays. You see, I think yesterday also I told you that our diet is deficient in fruit fiber. And if you consume this dietary fiber, they help in the process of digestion. You will have very good motion in the morning. And I tell you, everything, your metabolism, your metabolic activity will be fine. And nowadays, the medicines, the capsules, the tablets of dietary fibers are available because the peoples are not going for physical hard work. And the problem of digestion is there, problem of motion is there. So I tell you, if you consume mushroom, it's rich in dietary fiber. And if you consume mushroom for 1 month, friends, I tell you, the problem of indigestion, the problem of hypertension, the problem, so many problems I tell you, it will be taken care of simply by taking mushroom. It has a lot of minerals. Now, I told you in the beginning also in my first lecture that the women in India, they are suffering a lot from anemia. Anemia is due to the deficiency of iron. So I tell you friends, mushroom is rich in calcium, it is rich in magnesium, it is rich in sodium, it is rich in potassium. Sodium-potassium ratio of mushroom, it is gifted by God, I tell you. It is the most ideal ratio. Sodium-potassium ratio is the most ideal ratio in majority of the mushroom. Now, mushrooms are rich in zinc. It is rich in phosphorus. It is rich in magnesium. It is rich in vitamins. I tell you, vitamin. You talk of vitamin C. You talk of vitamin D. You talk of niacin. You talk of riboflavin. You talk of vitamin B complex. Mushrooms are rich in almost all kinds of vitamins. And for your information, mushroom, this vitamin D, mushroom is the only natural source of vitamin D. And nowadays, vitamin D deficiency has been observed. And many of the physicians, they are now recommending vitamin D. And I tell you, for the vitamin D, mushroom is the only and only natural source of vitamin D. And I tell you, friends, a lot of bioactive compounds are there in mushroom. A separate lecture on nutraceutical value is going to be delivered by one of my colleagues. He is a biochemist, Dr. Khokar, and I will not go in detail of this. Lot of polysaccharides, beta glucans, lentinan, these are protein-bound polysaccharides which are present in varieties of mushroom, polyphenols like phenolic acid, flavonoids, alkalinide, and due to the presence of all these bioactive compounds in mushroom, I tell you, it has antioxidant property, it has anti-tumor property, it has anti-diabetic property, it has anti-inflammatory property, it has antimicrobial property, and whatnot. I tell you, I will take a whole day to describe you about the medicinal value and about the nutritional value of mushroom. Friends, I tell you, all these mushrooms, you have to see, this is a paddy stem mushroom. You can see here, paddy stem mushroom from Janjgir Chapa is going to USA, it is going to Germany, it is going to Australia, Canada, England. And do you know all these scientists, they have visited this particular place, Chacha Janjgir, where this paddy stem mushroom is grown in a large quantity. And I think this information I am going to share with you, that it is a recent development, and this development is directly related to Janjgir and Chapa. You may ask me why. I tell you, friends, the mushroom growers of Chapa district, they made the State Minister of Agriculture, Central India, Mr. Chaudhary. And I tell you, they requested Mr. Chaudhary to include mushroom in the midday meals. And for your information, the Joint Secretary, Mr. R.C. Meena, who is the Joint Secretary of Government of India from the Department of School Education and Literacy, he has issued an order on 28th of September 2020, and this order says that mushroom and honey, these are the two very important commodity to be included in the midday meals. So my dear friends, if you want to expertise, if you want that mushroom should become a carrier for you, I tell you, in the disposal of the mushroom, I tell you that in the midday meals or in many schemes of the Government of India, you can ask the collector, you can ask the CEO Jila Panchayat, you can ask the people from the Janpad Panchayat, from the Women Child Development Department to include mushroom in the midday meals. ये देखिए, छत्तीसगढ़ में बिहान एक बहुत बड़ा समूह है जो कि स्टेट रूरल लाइवलीहुड मिशन के द्वारा संचालित होता है। यहाँ देखिए, बच्चों के मध्याह्न भोजन में मशरूम को किया जाएगा शामिल, और मध्याह्न भोजन में बिहान समूह की महिलाओं को मिलेगा रोजगार। अब खेतों में किसान नहीं जलाएंगे पराली, क्यों? क्योंकि इसका यूज हो रहा है मशरूम के लिए। यू कैन सी नाउ मशरूम इन सोशल मीडिया, इंडिया टीवी, व्हाट इंडिया टीवी सेज, विटामिन डी, एज आई टोल्ड यू, विटामिन डी हड्डियों, मांसपेशियों, नसों को स्वस्थ रखने के लिए जरूरी होता है, और विटामिन डी की कमी को दूर करेंगे ये 4 फूड्स, जिसमें एक है मशरूम। इंडिया टीवी कहता है कि मशरूम में भी पर्याप्त मात्रा में विटामिन डी होता है। बहुत ही कम लोगों को इस बात की जानकारी होगी कि अलग अलग किस्म के मशरूम में विटामिन डी की अलग अलग मात्रा होती है। ऐसे में अगर आप मशरूम का सेवन करें तो शरीर में विटामिन डी की कमी नहीं होगी। आई टेल यू फ्रेंड्स, ड्यूरिंग कोरोना-19, mushroom has come up. It has been established as one of the wonderful item for the immunity booster. It has become as a immunity booster. Why? Because it has varieties of phytochemicals, and these phytochemicals are responsible for inducing immunity in your body. So mushroom has got a lot of chemicals. Now friends, you can see here, there are you can enhance the life of the mushroom by different preservation techniques. Fresh mushroom can be put into the refrigerator to extend the shelf life, and these are the different methodologies I will tell you later on. Now post-harvest management is very, very important. Why it is important? It is important to enhance the shelf life. Now the foremost important method is after harvesting. And you see, this post-harvest management, you have to start right from when the mushroom is already there in your substrate. So friend, harvesting, when it is to be harvested, is very important. Am I audible to all of you? Hello?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
सबको समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are understanding, sir. We are following.
Yeah, thank you. So, madam, harvesting is very, very important. You see, button mushrooms are harvested when the cap size is 30 to 45 centimeter in diameter. Similarly, oyster mushroom needs to be harvested when the fruiting body becomes curled under the edges and well-formed gills are there. See here, this is this is oyster mushroom when it is to be harvested. This is button mushroom when it is to be harvested when the gills are not open and the diameter of the cap. You can see somewhere the diameter, the liking of the diameter may be bigger. Somewhere the this diameter may be smaller. Somewhere it may be middle. So you have to decide what should be the diameter of the mushroom, diameter of the white button mushroom. Similarly, here you can say, here you can see Dr. Mr. H.K. Singh, day before yesterday, he told you that the paddy stem mushroom is to be harvested at egg stage. I tell you in Odisha, if you go to Odisha, I tell you friends, if mushroom is intact, and if it is harvested that in this particular stage, I tell you, you are going to get 150 to 200 rupees a kg price for this kind of mushroom, which is intact and perfectly egg in shape. So harvesting is very important. Similarly, grading is also very important. You have to grade the mushroom into ABCD grade as per the standard of the Directorate of Marketing and Inspection, and you have to formulate the mushroom into different grades. We have to properly grade it. Say even oyster mushroom, some may be small, some may be of middle size, some may be of larger fruiting body. So you have to put them in a similar size and pack it nicely so that it should have a good marketing price. It should have a good, it should attract the people in the market. And say here button mushroom also. And pre-cooling, as I told you, in mushroom, after harvesting, there is enhanced respiration rate and enzymatic activity is also boost up. So to minimize these activities, if you to minimize this activity, if you pre-cool mushroom, what is pre-cooling? Here mushroom has to be kept at low temperature. So if you keep mushroom at low temperature, then the enzymatic activity and another is the respiration rate is going to be reduced. As a result, the shelf life of mushroom will be enhanced. So vacuum cooling is also a kind of another cooling system where the water existing in the cell wall and interhyphal spaces of the produce is evaporated under pressure, which lowers down the temperature, and ultimately the shelf life of the mushroom will be increased. Here again you can say it is very important in handling, marketing, consumption of the produce and products, protects the quality during storage and transport. That is why packaging is very, very important. You have how nicely you have packed your mushroom will decide the customers will be attracted. How to attract the customer? एक एग्जांपल मैं आपसे शेयर करना चाहता हूं. जब लड़की की शादी होती है तो लड़की की जो माँ है वो लड़की को बहुत अच्छे से सजाती है, संवारती है, ताकि जो उसका होने वाला दूल्हा है जब वो आए तो उसको पसंद करके ही चले जाए. तो ठीक इसी प्रकार से यदि आपको मार्केट में अपने मशरूम को बेचना है तो आपको मशरूम की पैकेजिंग जो है ये बहुत ही अट्रैक्टिव बनानी होगी. और अट्रैक्टिव पैकेजिंग के लिए आजकल मार्केट में बहुत सारे मटेरियल हैं. डॉक्टर आई एम सॉरी, आई मे नॉट बी एबल टू कम. अरे वो लेक्चर चल रहा है. सो फ्रेंड्स, this is how you can pack. This is how you can pack and how this packed item can be sold. Here you can make some perforations and that way you can sold. These are some plastic punnets are there, and above the punnets you can just wrap it with the PP bags, and how attractive it is. So you have to make these wrappers attractive so that it can be liked by the people who are in the market who are going to purchase mushroom. Then again transport. See, mushroom, as I told you, it is highly succumb to microbial contamination. It is highly succumb to microbial contamination. So that is why to reduce all these things, you have to put them, you have to transport them in the speedy refrigerated transport system. This is very important. और यदि ये नहीं है तो आपको कार्टून्स जिसमें आइस बॉक्स हो नीचे, जिसमें आप कुल्फी को पैक करते हैं, ऐसे पॉलिथीन पाउचेस में आपको मशरूम को ट्रांसपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा. If you are able to maintain 10 to 15 degree centigrade temperature during transit, I tell you, you can enhance the shelf life of the mushroom. और मैं आपसे सजेस्ट यही करूंगा कि यदि आपको मशरूम की सेल्फ लाइफ को बढ़ाना है तो आपको मशरूम को प्रीकूल करना पड़ेगा। फ्रेश मशरूम को वुडन बॉक्सेस में आइस को रख करके आप इसको सेल करना पड़ेगा, पॉली पाउचेस में आइस को मेंटेन करना पड़ेगा, और ये सारे तरीके जो है वो आपको अपनाने पड़ेंगे। और मार्केटिंग सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है, मार्केटिंग। और मार्केटिंग का मैंने आपको उस दिन एग्जांपल दिया था यूकेएस मशरूम का, कि मार्केटिंग इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, इट्स ए ट्रिकी बिजनेस। और मार्केटिंग के लिए कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि आप एमबीए हो, आप जो है मार्केटिंग के लिए यू शुड नो द डिमांड ऑफ द मार्केट, you should know the demand of the consumer. If you know these things, I tell you, you have to come to know कि उस पर्टिकुलर मार्केट में जहां आप अपने मशरूम को खपाना चाहते हो, whether the people of that area they like fresh mushroom, or do they like dried mushroom, or do they like preserved mushroom. Accordingly, you have to go for preservation, you have to go for drying of the mushroom, you have to go for fresh mushroom. Say for example, I would like to tell you, earlier the fresh mushroom was canned in India and it was exported to USA market. And I tell you, people in USA, they were liking this canned mushroom to the large extent, I tell you. There was a wonderful, good market, very huge market of canned mushroom was there in USA. But I tell you now what happened, do you want to know what happened? Now they have come to the for consumption of the fresh mushroom. Now, अब जो American है, वो like Indian जो है, Indians they like fresh, everything they like fresh. So now the taste of American has also diverted from the canned mushroom towards fresh mushroom. So these things are very very important. There's which form of mushroom you have to sell in the market as per the demand, as per the consumer choice, that you have to decide. And when to make the product available also. आप देखें प्लेन्स में पंजाब, हरियाणा, दिल्ली ये मार्केट है जहां अक्टूबर और नवंबर के बीच में मशरूम बिकता है, और फरवरी और मार्च के बीच, फरवरी से मई के बीच में बिकता है। और ड्यूरिंग दिसंबर टू जनवरी द प्रोड्यूस ऑफ प्लेन्स आल्सो अराइज विद द मार्केट। तो कब आपको मार्केट में मशरूम को लाना है और मार्केट में मिडिल मैन की भूमिका को कैसे कम करना है। अभी आपने देखा होगा जो फार्मर्स स्ट्राइक चल रही है, उसमें government wants to minimize the role of middleman, and I think when this middleman role is reduced in the market, definitely the profit margin will go to the consumer, will go to the producer. And from the consumption trend, it has been seen that the people of high income group and restaurants, they are catering the need of the buyer, and these are the main buyer. So you have to target these people. Similarly, friends, it has been my experience over the years that if you really want to target, I would tell you that the school children, maybe from the nursery or who are in the primary schools, I tell you, if you target the peoples, the kids, the students from this particular group, I tell you, you can explore the market, you can demand the, you can increase the demand. Why do you want to know? Why? Because यदि आपकी लड़की या लड़का नर्सरी में है या फर्स्ट या सेकंड में है और मैडम ने यदि उसको बोल दिया कि मशरूम की सब्जी अच्छी होती है, तो आप ये समझ लीजिए कि अगले दिन वो बच्चा घर जाएगा और मम्मी को बोलेगा मुझे तो मशरूम की ही सब्जी चाहिए क्योंकि मेरी मैडम ने बोला है। तो आई टेल यू टू विच ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल यू हैव टू टारगेट. दिस इज ऑल द tidbits of marketing. Now I told you about the pre-treatments. There are some chemicals. If you put mushroom after harvesting to these chemicals like potassium metabisulfite and EDTA, ethylene diamine tetraestic acid, then definitely to the maybe around 125 ppm, and you can use this potassium metabisulfite to about 250 ppm to even 300 ppm. At this concentration, you can minimize the weight loss, you can enhance the whiteness, you can enhance the texture, and gill opening, the period of gill opening can also be reduced for the greater period of time, I would like to tell you. Similarly, even at ambient temperature, the minimum percentage reduction in the average fruit body weight was recorded when you are subjecting the mushroom in the EDTA of 500 ppm. See here, the losses are less compared to the percent reduction in weight if you put them at ambient temperature. Okay, so this way, see here. Here you see the weight loss. Here again you can see the texture. It is hardly for 3.5 days. And again the gill opening or whiteness is retained. This is at ambient temperature. At ambient temperature, you can keep the product between 3 to only 4.5 days, means 3 to 4 days. You can keep the product nicely well. And this is again at during only the period of this winter. And at refrigerated temperature, if you see this particular experiment which was conducted under my guidance in my laboratory, here you can see even 8 to 12 days, even 13 days, you can keep the mushroom nicely. After packaging in PP bags and putting it in the refrigerated temperature from 4 to 10 degrees centigrade, you can very well extend the shelf life from 8 to even 13 days. So there is a clear-cut difference. If you put the mushroom under ambient temperature condition, you can see the shelf life and other quality parameters. If you put the mushroom in the refrigerated temperature, you can see the quality of other. Quality and other parameters. So, friends, similarly for the long term of storage. Now, mushroom processing is seen as a golden sector for entrepreneurship development, not only for the women but for the men also, for the youth also. And do you know, I don't know whether you know or not, nowadays the government of India is putting a lot of money. It is pouring a lot of money is being poured by APIDA and many other government agencies. The Department of Industry is pouring a lot of money in the field of secondary agriculture, that is mushroom processing and value addition. Why do you want to know? Why? Because if you go for processing and if you go for this value addition, I tell you, friends, you can multiply the money by 3 to 4 times. It depends that whether you are doubling or tripling the income. It depends whether you are going for processing or you are going for value addition. So these are some of the technologies, some of the techniques like canning. Canning is one of the technique being used in button mushroom as well as in shiitake mushroom, because these are the two mushroom where this technique is very common. Canning is the technique where mushroom can be stored for a longer period of time, even for a year or even more than that. And most of the international trade in mushroom is done in this form only. And canning is a long process. It is divided into cleaning, blanching, filling, sterilization, cooling, labeling, packaging. You see, Mr. Rajesh Srivastava, I requested him. He is one of the entrepreneurs from Kurukshetra, Haryana state. But unfortunately, he could not join. He is not sparing his time. He is going for canning. He is running a big canning unit in his, he has a big canning industry, and he is going for canning of the button mushroom. So in order to produce good quality canned mushroom, these should be processed as soon as possible immediately after the harvest. And another method of elongation of the shelf life is steeping preservation. This is the work of one of my students. And I tell you, there are several chemicals available in the market like acetic acid, citric acid, potassium metabisulfite. If you go for using this particular chemicals, I tell you, friends, in 1 liter of mushroom, if you put this chemical and mushroom, if you put this oyster mushroom after blanching, I tell you, you can preserve it well for the period of about 145 days without any harm. And similarly, this is a high dose of the same chemical. Again, you can go for this particular treatment where you can have 2.5% salt, 0.1% acetic acid, citric acid, sodium benzoate, potassium metabisulfite. This again one of the treatment which was found very effective. And again, another treatment was salt 5%, citric acid 0.2%, potassium metabisulfite 0.1%, and again another treatment. So by doing this, you can enhance the shelf life of this oyster mushroom from 3 to 6 months. And this paper I have presented in one of the international conference which was held in Mexico. And I tell you, this was appreciated. The mushroom after blanching can be put into the solution of this mushroom without much influence in the color, texture, and overall appearance. Now you can ask that when oyster mushroom is available around the year, why there is a need to go for this preservation technique? So this preservation technique can be utilized where, especially particularly in the tropical areas where you cannot grow this oyster mushroom during the period of April, May or June. There you can use dry mushroom, and even you can use this blanched mushroom, this steep preserved mushroom, and you can fulfill the gap. These are different forms of drying. Drying is again one of the technique: freeze drying, vacuum drying, microwave drying, hot air drying, sun drying. These are all the techniques whereby you can enhance the shelf life of the mushroom. Now, friends, sun drying. If you go for sun drying, even after that, now what we do in drying, we are removing the moisture from the fresh mushroom. I told you that in fresh mushroom, the moisture content of fresh mushroom varies from 68 to 72. It varies from 87 to even 92% in varieties of the mushroom. So in sun drying, what are we doing? In sun drying, we are removing moisture content of the mushroom. So after sun dried product, you will have the moisture content of dried mushroom to the extent 10 to 12%. And if you go for sun drying at 55 to 60 degrees centigrade, then over the period of time, over the period of 4 to 6 hours, you will have this percentage of moisture. But I would suggest you to further reduce this moisture content to 7 to 8%. And this can be done using solar dryer, cabinet dryer, or even if you want to further dry even in the sun dry, then I would suggest you have to go for further drying so that the further content of moisture went down from 10 to 12% to 7 to 8%. If the moisture content has reduced to this much content, then I tell you, without any influence on the flavor, texture, you can keep the mushroom for a longer period of time, easily, safely, to 3 months, 4 months. And even after rehydration, there is no problem. Friends, oyster mushroom can be rehydrated also. Say this is dry oyster mushroom. In a liter of water, if you put this 100 gram of mushroom, oyster mushroom 1 kg can be dried. It comes to about 100 gram. And when you rehydrate, then 90%, 85% rehydration ratio is there. So 850 gram mushroom, fresh mushroom can be obtained after drying of 100 gram of dried oyster mushroom. So rehydration is also good. And I have seen in the market, when fresh mushroom is not available, people sell this dry mushroom, and consumers, they purchase this dry mushroom, and what they do, they put it in hot water, rehydration is there, and it looks like fresh mushroom. So you can go for sun drying, you can go for solar drying. Now this is a wonderful technique nowadays. Cheap solar dryers are available, which can dry not only mushroom, even other vegetables, and even fruits can be dried using this solar dryer. One of my engineer friend is there in engineering college, Durg. I asked him to prepare the design of this mushroom, this solar dryer, and I tell you, here the air is entered. The entire bottom is covered with the black color, and from here the air is entered. It passes through mushroom. यहाँ mushroom होता है और यहाँ गर्म हवा यहाँ से निकल जाती है. So this way you can use solar dryer. I tell you, friends, Central Institute of Agriculture Engineering located in Bhopal. It is the National Institute where they are designing the solar dryer. You can purchase solar dryer from CIE Bhopal, and they are also designing very good solar dryer. Now you can also go for commercial dryer available in the market. ये ड्रायर से लगभग 25 किलो मशरूम ड्राई किया जा सकता है. 1 लाख का ड्रायर है. इस ड्रायर में यहाँ पर आपके हीटर्स लगे हुए हैं. ये ट्रिपल लेयर्ड वॉल है, और यहाँ हॉट एयर जो है यहाँ से पास होती है, और यहाँ ऊपर एग्जॉस्ट फैन है, वहां से एयर निकल जाती है. तो ड्राइंग इज डन थ्रू हॉट एयर. सिमिलरली फ्रेंड्स, you can fabricate this ordinary homemade cabinet dryer. और मैं तो आपसे ये कहूंगा कि आप पूरे रूम को ड्राइंग रूम बना सकते हैं। 10 बाई 10 के कमरे में एक लेयर में मशरूम को बिछा दीजिए, बरसात में, ठंड में, गर्मी में, जब चाहे तब। और मशरूम के ऊपर 2 फीट के ऊपर एक 100 पावर का बल्ब जो है, 100 वाट का बल्ब जो है, 3 बल्ब 10 बाई 10 के कमरे में लटका दीजिए। आप 15 से 20 घंटे में आसानी से इस मशरूम को सुखा सकते हैं, सिंपली सिंपली जो 100 वाट लैंप से। इसी प्रकार से आप चाहें तो यू कैन फैब्रिकेट दिस कैबिनेट ड्रायर इन द साइज ऑफ दिस एंड दिस कैन बी इजीली फैब्रिकेटेड। कोई भी फैब्रिकेटर के पास चले जाइए आप और उसको बोलिए, वो इस प्रकार के कैबिनेट ड्रायर को फैब्रिकेट कर देगा। ये जो ड्रायर मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, इसकी कास्ट मात्र 25,000 रुपये है और ये ऑर्डिनरी फैब्रिकेटर ने इसको फैब्रिकेट किया हुआ है। इसमें कोई टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं है। यहाँ हीटर्स हैं और ये हीटर्स जब गर्म होते हैं तो गर्म हवा आती है और ये सारे की सारे जो ट्रे रखे हुए हैं, इनसे होते हुए ऊपर से निकल जाती है। तो इसमें बहुत बड़ी टेक्निक नहीं है। बस देखना आपको यह है कि टेम्परेचर इसका 55 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड के ऊपर नहीं जाना चाहिए। यदि आप कम टेम्परेचर में मशरूम को ड्राई करेंगे तो मशरूम की जो क्वालिटी है, इसकी ब्राउनिंग है, वो नहीं होगी। ठीक इसी प्रकार से I told you about the irradiation which is done by the people from this Bhabha Atomic Research Center, Mumbai. Now, gamma irradiation is also one of the technique. It is a non-thermal processing technique for the decreasing the load of the microbial load, enhancing the shelf life and food safety of the food products also. Friends, बता नहीं आपको मालूम है कि नहीं मालूम है, हिंदुस्तान वर्ल्ड का सबसे बड़ा स्पाइस ग्रोवर है। एंड फॉर योर होता है, वो सारा की सारा स्पाइस पहले मोल्ड के ग्रोथ से, माइक्रोबियल ग्रोथ होती है, उससे कंटेमिनेट हो जाता था और जब ये बाहर विदेशों में जाता था तो वहां इसकी क्वालिटी जो है वो डिटीरिएट होती थी और लोग उसको लेते नहीं थे। भाभा एटॉमिक रिसर्च सेंटर को आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक देम that they have developed the irradiation technology, and at different doses of gamma irradiation you can irradiate the spices, and after irradiation you can bring down the microbial load to the greater extent, and I tell you, your spices become safe to eat. Not only the spices, friends, even wheat flour, irradiated wheat flour is available. Even irradiated the onion is available, garlic is available, ginger is available, and you can bring down, you can inhibit the germination in ginger, in turmeric, in onion, and in garlic. So friends, it's a wonderful technique to inhibit the microbial load as well as and to enhance the shelf life. So irradiated mushroom can be safe, cost-effective method to enhance the shelf life, as well as it is hygienic also, and it preserves almost all the sensory qualities. You have no any kind of deterioration. I had been to food technology division of Bhabha Atomic Research Center, and I wanted to work with Dr. Sharma in Bhabha Atomic Research Center, but somehow it could not have been possible. So friends, one of my colleague, Dr. Gautam, he was working and he extended the shelf life of button mushroom without affecting vitamin C, carbohydrate, amino acid, and protein content of mushroom. Now, irradiation also reduces the incidence of the fungal and bacterial infection, retards the breakdown of mannitol and trihalols, and loss of flavor component has been noticed in irradiated mushroom to some extent. Similarly, you can see here different doses of gamma irradiation. They prevent mushroom browning, stalk elongation, cap opening, and generally increase the mushroom shelf life without noticeable impact on the sensory properties. ये वर्क है कुछ बाहर का है। मेरे जो मित्र हैं गौतम जी ने, इन्होंने बटन मशरूम पे काम किया और उन्होंने 1.5 किलो गे डोज गामा रेडिएशन की। इससे what he did, he noticed that there is decrease in the respiration rate, delay in the browning of button mushroom, and I tell you, the microbial growth was also less, and mushroom shelf life was extended even up to 10 days. From 4 days, it was extended up to 10 days. and commonly medium high irradiated dose influence the nutritional and sensory characteristics of the fresh mushroom. So what you have to do is you have to irradiate you have to standardize the dose of gamma irradiation. So one of my student from our pathology laboratory IGKB Raipur is going to Bhabha Atomic Research Center. We have already discussed the issue with the scientist from the Bhabha Atomic Research Center, and we are interested in enhancing the shelf life of dehydrated oyster mushroom, because lot of dehydrated oyster mushroom is available in the market, and there is a problem. After 3 months, they are facing a lot of problem of microbial contamination. So the microbial contamination problem can be taken care of by irradiating the oyster mushroom and other mushrooms also. See here, use of gamma irradiation and this silver nanoparticles, polythene films is an effective approach to maintain quality of fresh butter mushroom, even for up to 21 days of storage at 4 degrees centigrade of temperature. This is the recent development done by, and again you can see here, ये जो डॉक्टर गौतम का मैंने आपको बताया था 10 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड पर इन्होंने मशरूम को 10 दिन बटन मशरूम को रखा हुआ था। कहाँ? मुंबई का ये काम है। तो ठीक इसी प्रकार से modified atmospheric packaging, this is also one of the technique. It is a preservation method where the oxygen and carbon dioxide ratio, ये 1 से 2% जो है ऑक्सीजन होना चाहिए और 10 से 20% कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड होना चाहिए रैपर के अंदर। और इस प्रकार से यदि आप मशरूम को पैक करते हैं तो आप सेल्फ लाइफ सिटाके मशरूम की सेल्फ लाइफ को 20 दिन तक बढ़ा सकते हैं। ठीक इसी प्रकार से बहुत सारे अलग अलग मशरूम हैं, बहुत सारे अलग अलग एमएपीपी मटेरियल हैं, जिसमें यू हैव टू प्ले विद द ऑक्सीजन एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रेशियो, एंड accordingly you can increase the shelf life of the shiitake mushroom or other mushroom also. So shiitake mushroom exhibited much greater respiration ratio and high sensitivity degree for carbon dioxide concentration. तो ये हर एक के लिए नहीं है। यहाँ देखिए कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कंसंट्रेशन भी बढ़ेगा तो ये इसके लिए हार्मफुल है। तो अलग अलग मशरूम के लिए अलग अलग तरकीब आपको अपनानी पड़ेगी। Pickling is again an age-old technology. It's a age-old technique in India. We very commonly use this technique for pickling of mango, और बहुत सारे पिकल्स हिंदुस्तान के अंदर बनाए जाते हैं। फ्रेंड्स, यदि आप मशरूम की पिकलिंग के लिए जाते हैं तो ये आपका कॉस्ट बेनिफिट रेशो है, जो कि मणिपुर में लोगों ने काम करने के बाद निकाला है, और यदि ड्राई करते हैं तो ये इकोनॉमिक रेशो, कॉस्ट बेनिफिट रेशो आपको मिलता है। ये जो मशरूम अचार बनाया गया है, ये कमर्शियल रेसिपी है जो मेरी लेबोरेटरी में मेरे होम साइंटिस्ट ने तैयार की है। इसको आप चाहें तो आप नोट कर सकते हैं। ये बहुत सारे कमर्शियली अवेलेबल प्रोडक्ट हैं जो इस प्रकार की पैकेजिंग मटेरियल में बिक रहे हैं, प्लास्टिक बैग में इस प्रकार के मटेरियल बिक रहे हैं। आप जैसा चाहें उस तरीके से मशरूम पिकल को तैयार कर सकते हैं। ये देखिए, वो जो आपका चंदेल का, जो मैंने आपको चंदेल डिस्ट्रिक्ट का मणिपुर में जो एग्जांपल बताया था, वहां बहुत सारे जो वाइल्ड मशरूम है वो उनका अचार बनाते हैं। और ये देखिए 30 किलो मशरूम के लिए आपको मस्टर्ड ऑयल 35% लेना है, स्पाइसेस 0.4% लेना है, साल्ट जो है 10% लेना है, चिली पाउडर 0.3 से 0.4% लेना है, टर्मरिक पाउडर, एसिटिक एसिड, और इस प्रकार से आप इन सबको मिला दीजिए तो 300 बॉटल फ्रेश पिकल आप तैयार कर सकते हैं। और ये पिकल मशरूम का बहुत ही लजीज होता है, बहुत ही स्वादिष्ट होता है। इसके विषय में कहीं आपको ज्यादा बता दूंगा तो हो सकता है आपकी जीभ में पानी आ जाए, इसके लिए इससे ज्यादा मैं आपको नहीं बतलाना चाहता। इसका शॉर और स्वीट पिकल भी आप तैयार कर सकते हैं। ये भी हमारी लेबोरेटरी में हमारी होम साइंटिस्ट ने तैयार किया हुआ है। ये देखिए, राजेंद्र एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी के मेरे मित्र हैं जो इस ट्रेनिंग में है, डॉक्टर डीपी सिंह, ये उन्होंने मशरूम अचार तैयार किया हुआ है। और राजेंद्र एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी जो कि एक सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी है, वहां से ये अचार बना करके बेच रहे हैं। ही इज रनिंग अ प्रोजेक्ट ऑफ 70 लाख रुपीस, and this project is financed by the Indian Council of Agriculture Research. So friends, varieties of pickles can be prepared and mushroom can be value added. So value addition, what is value addition? It is the converting of mushroom into something new. How? By processing, cooling, drying, extracting, packaging, or any other process into the product which is not same it is different from the original. So this we call it as a value addition. आपने देखा होगा इमली, छत्तीसगढ़ में इमली बहुत होती है। अब वो इमली जब छोटे से पैकेट में बन के और वो चली जाती है तो वो जो एयर होस्टेज है वो उसको सर्व करती है, एंड यू कैन इमेजिन द price of that value added imli. So likewise friends, value addition of mushroom with other ingredient, it increases the nutrient value of the food product and helps to reduce the post harvest losses from 80 to 20%. फ्रेंड्स, पता नहीं आपको मालूम कि नहीं मालूम है, मैं आपको बता दूं कि हिंदुस्तान के अंदर फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल्स का जो प्रोसेसिंग होती है ये बड़े मुश्किल से 2.5% है, और यदि आप डेवलप्ड वर्ल्ड की बात करें तो वहां प्रोसेसिंग का परसेंटेज है इवन 40 से लगा करके 70-80% तक प्रोसेसिंग होती है। अब आप सोचिए कि हिंदुस्तान कहाँ है और डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड कहाँ है। तो हमको ये जो प्रोसेसिंग वैल्यू एडिशन का जो परसेंटेज है इसको बढ़ाना पड़ेगा। If you enhance post harvest loss, if you really want to bring down the post harvest losses from 80% to 20%, you have to go for processing, and you have to go for, if you want to obtain maximum profit, then again I would suggest you to go for value addition, and it's more attractive to the buyers and increases the taste, texture and color of the mushroom product. मैं एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल आपसे शेयर करना चाहता हूं। आज मार्केट में जो पैडी है उसकी कीमत है 17-18 रुपए किलो। यदि आपने इससे चावल बना दिया तो चावल की कीमत हो जाती है 40 रुपए किलो, और चावल से आपने पोहा बना दिया तो पोहा की कीमत हो जाती है 65 रुपए किलो। तो दिस इज हाउ प्रोसेसिंग एंड वैल्यू एडिशन यू हैव टू गो फॉर, एंड यू हैव टू एनहांस द प्रॉफिट मार्जिन। सो processing and value addition, these are the two segments of mushroom industry which is very, very important to further to enhance and to expand the mushroom industry in India, I tell you friends, because fresh mushroom consumption in India is still very less. We are trying hard to enhance the consumption, but still friends, I tell you, the mushroom which is produced in India, it is still going outside the country. The major share goes to USA and many other countries of the world. And I told you in my first lecture that 60 to 70% mushroom produced in India is exported, while it is required for it is required in India to address the undernourishment problem. It requires in India to enhance the immunity problem of the people in India. And I would urge you that you go for value addition. And these are some of the products which are available in the market, and you have to try, you have to make your own product. I appreciate Pooja Dubey Pandey. Is she here? She might have been connected. She has prepared some good product. So friends, I would urge you all to have, there are 213 participants, and I would like to urge that we should have at least 213 value added or processed product of mushroom. If you achieve this target, I tell you, there won't be any problem of marketing in India. And marketing, I tell you, the consumption of mushroom, and outside the country, they are looking at India for their marketing potential. So India has a huge marketing potential. India has a huge market. Again, these are the products which are prepared by one of my friend, Dr. DP Singh from Banda. He is from Banda Agriculture University, Banda. And they are preparing this, they are making powder out of this. They are making this snacks, and again, papa out of that. These are again the commercial products available in the market. See here, pickle, chips, biscuits and whatnot. See again, lot of products are now available. I'm happy to see all these products in the market. Beautiful wrappings are there, beautiful wrappers are there. See here, wonderful packets. So likewise, I would urge all my colleagues who are attending this training program to have your own brands, to have your own product in the market. Think and explore how best you can do it. मैंने ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम में एक मेरा कलीग है, एक मेरा एंटरप्रेन्योर था जिसका नाम है मनराखन साहू, और ये मनराखन साहू एक शिक्षा कर्मी था, और जब ये मेरे यहाँ से 2008 में ट्रेनिंग लेकर के गया तो इसने शिक्षा कर्मी की नौकरी छोड़ दी और पहले मशरूम को, जैसा मैंने कहा था वैसा मशरूम को जाना, परखा और इस पर एक्सपेरिमेंट किए। और एक्सपेरिमेंट करने के बाद 1 साल बाद ही वाज कन्विंस कि मशरूम के पाउडर के अंदर कुछ ऐसे गुण हैं जो हमारे हेल्थ के लिए बहुत ही आवश्यक हैं। और ही इन्वॉल्व 2 आयुर्वेदिक प्रैक्टिशनर, और 2 आयुर्वेदिक प्रैक्टिशनर से मिलकर के जब उन्होंने ये पा लिया कि ये मशरूम पाउडर तो हेल्दी आदमी को, माने आदमी को, हेल्दी आदमी के लिए या हेल्थ को बनाए रखने के लिए बहुत आवश्यक है, तो आई टेल यू फ्रेंड्स, उसने इस प्रकार से पाउडर को बेचना बंद कर दिया। ही वेंट टू अ मार्केट एंड परचेज दिस कैप्सूल and put this 500 milligram of powder into 1 capsule and advocated to the consumer that take 2 capsules in the morning, 2 capsules during the day and 2 capsules during the evening. 6 capsules in a day, consume for 30 days, spend 120 rupees at the rate of 2 rupees per capsule, और 1 माह के बाद यदि आराम ना लगे, किससे? डायबिटीज से, ज्वाइंट पेन से, एनीमिया से, गाउट से, ब्लड प्रेशर से और पैरालिसिस से, तो दोबारा मेरी क्लिनिक पर मत आना। इस प्रकार से ये सदगुरु कबीर बायोटेक आत्मा समूह ने अपनी ये मशरूम कैप्सूल को यूपी में, हमारे छत्तीसगढ़ राज्य के अनेक जगहों में इसको बेचा है। एंड आई टेल यू, ड्यू टू the quality, due to the nutritional value of this capsule, I tell you, I designated this capsule as a Royal Oyster capsule, and we got it analyzed from the Indian Institute of Nutrition, Hyderabad. And you will wonder to know that this is the Asian, it is a big institute of Asia, Indian Institute of Nutrition, and I tell you, they are not aware of the nutritional value of the mushroom. So one of my physician friend, he got 4 months. He got 4 months diploma program from this particular institute, and he got his product analyzed because his wife is a mushroom grower. She's a mushroom lover. And friends, ultimately we thought to export this particular powder, and we put it into the form of capsule. And now I tell you, now these capsules are very common, and you can think of developing this kind of value-added products. Say Cordyceps sinensis is one of the mushroom. ये नेचुरली ग्रोइंग मशरूम है। अभी एक इसकी स्पीसीज है जिसका नाम है कॉर्डिसेप्स मिलिटेरियस, जिसको कल्टीवेट किया गया है। और कॉर्डिसेप्स साइनेंसिस को एक बार अमेरिका ने ये क्लेम किया था कि they have developed the technology and they got the patent also, American patent, to artificially grow this mushroom, but I tell you friends, they could not. So this Cardi Boost, this is a product available in the market in the name of Cardi Boost. It boosts the immunity, boosts stamina and energy, improves cardiovascular health problem, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-aging. आपको पता है बहुत सारे चाइनीज, कोरियंस और जापानीज, their age is more than 100 years. Do you know why? Because they are consuming varieties of mushroom. मैं चाइना में था, संघई में 65 साल की लड़की 35 साल की लगती है। Why? Because they are consuming varieties of mushroom, and it has antioxidant property, anti-aging property, antidepressant, anti-diabetic, empower immunity, immune इसकी। और ये देखिए ग्वालियर में, somebody has joined from Gwalior, Madhu Gupta, I think, Madhu Gupta. See, in Gwalior these products are meant.
Yes, sir. I am from Gwalior, sir.
Yeah, I really congratulate you.
Harisharan Goswami, he is my junior, sir.
Okay, so I thank you for preparing and getting the FSSI number and preparing such a wonderful product. I think it will definitely inspire other colleagues. That is why I am showing all these products. This is my own. Yeah, this is my own development. This is my own innovation. One of my MSc student, he did it, and I told you in the also in my first lecture also that, see here, protein enrichment increased. Protein enrichment is from 1.3 to 3.7%. This crude fiber is from 17.8 to 20.1%, and minerals, the content of mineral is enhanced. And now this ghatia atta where the 2% mushroom powder was added has become to highly nutritious and medicated atta. And this work is published by my student Jape in one of the journal. So we have published so many papers in this dehydrated wheat flour fortified with dehydrated oyster mushroom powder. So friends, any other mushroom can be branded, and you can consider any of the wheat flour. I would suggest you to go for mixing of mushroom powder in the lowest quality of wheat flour to make it a high quality of wheat flour. Likewise, you can think. These are some of the cookies and recipes standardized in my laboratory by the mushroom scientists and this home scientists. See, these are the cookies also. Beautiful cookies are there. Now cookies are available in the market also. Now see, बिजोरा, छत्तीसगढ़ में बिजोरा को बहुत ज्यादा पसंद किया जाता है और ये साबूदाना का भी बनता है और इसको डीप फ्राई करने के बाद आप खा सकते हैं और उड़द दाल का बनता है। इस प्रकार से ये इसका बना करके ड्राई करके और इसको डीप फ्राई करके आप जो है बहुत बढ़िया, इट इज ए वेरी पॉपुलर प्रोडक्ट। जैसा आप पापड़ यूज करते हैं वैसा ही खाने के समय आप बिजोरा यूज कर सकते हैं। और आप जानते हैं छत्तीसगढ़ की महिलाएं यहाँ राइस, they don't know how to even prepare chapati. So friends, we have trained these women. Now they are trained and they are preparing this moong papad, mushroom urad papad, and these are the recipe. ये सारी रेसिपी हमारी स्टैंडर्डाइज है हमारी लेबोरेटरी में with the help of my home scientists. And many of my home scientists, they are already attending the training program. You can see, as I told you, that in Chhattisgarh, rice. और राइस के जो चावल के पापड़ यहाँ बनते हैं, ये चावल के पापड़ में यदि 5% मशरूम का पाउडर मिला दीजिए तो जैसे सोने में सुहागा हो जाता है, वैसा ये राइस पापड़ जो है इतना न्यूट्रिशनली इनरिच्ड हो जाता है। करना क्या है, 1 किलो आटे में 100 ग्राम मशरूम का पाउडर मिलाना है और इस प्रकार से ये काम हमने बहुत सारी महिलाओं से कराया हुआ है। और 5% मशरूम पाउडर मिलाने से ये चावल के कलर में भी कोई अंतर नहीं आता है। मेरे पास एक डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ बायोटेक्नोलॉजी फंडेड प्रोजेक्ट था जिसमें मैंने बहुत सारी महिलाओं को ट्रेन किया है, जो महिलाएं तर्रा से हैं, दोनेखुर से हैं, मटिया विलेज से हैं और उन्होंने ये सारे प्रोडक्ट्स तैयार किया है एंड दे आर सेलिंग देयर प्रोडक्ट इन दी मार्केट आल्सो। ये मूंग बड़ी है, मूंग बड़ी और उड़द बड़ी। 1 किलो उड़द दाल में 1 किलो ताजा मशरूम ले लीजिए, अदरक ले लीजिए, हरी मिर्च ले लीजिए, जीरा ले लीजिए और आपकी मूंग बड़ी तैयार। इस प्रकार से मशरूम सूप पाउडर ये कमर्शियली अवेलेबल है, लेकिन ये मेरी लेबोरेटरी का प्रोडक्ट है which you can see very well. These are the recipe. Friends, I have published one paper in advances in post harvest technology and value addition of edible mushroom, and this paper was published in the year 2018 in Indian Phytopathology. मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं क्योंकि इस ट्रेनिंग में बहुत सारे मेरे साइंटिस्ट फ्रेंड्स जुड़े हुए हैं, केवीके से जुड़े हुए हैं। फ्रेंड्स, ये एक पेपर के आधार पर मुझे 4 कंट्री से इनविटेशन मिला और फाइनली आई डिसाइडेड टू गो टू सिंगापुर एंड मेक माय प्रेजेंटेशन एंड आई टेल यू दिस पेपर वाज highly appreciated and I was asked to chair the session in the international conference. I was asked to chair the session. I was asked to deliver the lead lecture in the international conferences. And I would only argue that if you publish a good quality paper in a good journal, I tell you 10 paper may be equivalent to 1 paper. This is published in 2020 in one of the journal published by this Indian Journal of Indian Mushroom Society. This Indian Mushroom Society is there in Calcutta, and this paper is published in that. So you can refer this paper and processing value addition, why it is important. And I think my time is going to be finished. So lastly, I would only say that the different preservation methods like drying, modified atmospheric packaging, film coating, irradiation, fumigation, they had effects on the physicochemical and microbial properties of edible mushroom during storage and in extension of the shelf life. But we have to choose which method is to be used for which mushroom. And various effects are observed in the physicochemical properties of the edible mushroom, like that of sensory characteristics like weight loss, respiration rate, nutritional compound, and non-nutritional compounds. then microbial counts, microbiological counts like aerophilic, mesophilic bacterial counts. You see, mostly in the dehydrated mushroom, I tell you, the moment the moisture is absorbed by the mushroom, the problem of this bacteria is there. So all these problems can be taken care of by adopting the processing of the mushroom by different methods. Then edible mushroom treated by combination of two preservation methods. You see, this is a recent paper. I tell you, this is the paper came to me by one of the internationally renowned journal, and where this method was there, that if you go for combination of two method, I tell you, you can have good quality of mushroom you can have, and reducing the negative effects of the various preservation methods, or you can plant new experiment if you feel so. So friend, thank you very much for listening, for patience listening me, and now the floor is yours. Whatever I wanted to tell you, I have put my views. Now the floor is for you. You can interact, you can suggest, you can ask questions, you can suggest queries. Now it is up to you, friends. It is up to you.
Thank you, sir. Nice for your nice presentation and very informative. I am Satyajit Mahapatra, talking from Deoghar, Jharkhand. I have few queries. Are you listening me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I have few queries.
Okay.
I am asking one by one.
Okay.
The first one is about the respiration rate of the mushrooms.
Yes.
How much is the respiration rate of mushrooms on an average, if we consider?
हाँ. देखिए, रेस्पिरेशन रेट नॉर्मल फिजियोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस है. जैसे ही हार्वेस्ट को, आफ्टर हार्वेस्टिंग ऑफ द मशरूम, after harvesting mushroom, even after harvesting and even after putting into the refrigerator, it respires. So
yes,
if you want to extend, it respires. Yes, it respires. Yeah, it respires. You are from Odisha, you know?
No, sir, from Jharkhand.
You are from Odisha, and your state is growing padistra mushroom. Padistra mushroom in an egg stage, even if you put it in the refrigerator at 4 degrees centigrade, you will see that after 2 days, it is turned into the umbrella-like structure. Have you noticed?
Yes.
Mahapatra ji, have you noticed this?
Yes.
Do you know why it is so? It is because the normal physiological processes in padistra mushroom is still going on even at refrigerated temperature. So this process, normal physiological process, is different in different mushroom. लेकिन हर एक में आफ्टर हार्वेस्टिंग, यदि आपको what you have to do is you have to minimize the respiration process. That is why we say that if you want to if you are drying mushroom, then what we advocate that even after, when you are drying mushroom, then just over mushroom you put a shade, ब्लैक पॉलीथीन को रख दीजिए. तो क्या होगा, ऊपर से जो सनरेज आ रही हैं, वो सनरेज जो है वो नीचे मशरूम तक नहीं जाएंगी और वो वहीं से वापस हो जाए. वो जो पॉलीथीन, ब्लैक कलर की पॉलीथीन, वो उसको एब्जॉर्ब कर लेगी, और अल्टीमेटली जो रेस्पिरेशन रेट है आपका वो कम होगा. तो जब रेस्पिरेशन रेट कम होगा तभी आप उसकी सेल्फ लाइफ को बढ़ा सकते हैं. तो ये सारे तरीके जो प्रोसेसिंग के हैं और वैल्यू इसके जो एक्सटेंशन ऑफ सेल्फ लाइफ के हैं, ये एंजाइमेटिक एक्टिविटी को कम करने के हैं, आपके रेस्पिरेशन को कम करने के हैं. और क्योंकि बहुत सारे जो फिनोलिक कंपाउंड्स होते हैं जो इसके ऑक्सीजन के आते ही दे गेट ऑक्सीडाइज्ड, और वो बहुत ही कॉम्प्लिकेटेड कंपाउंड बनना शुरू हो जाते हैं, विच आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर ब्राउनिंग ऑफ द मशरूम. तो मैं आपसे केवल इतना ही कहना चाहता हूं कि रेस्पिरेशन रेट कितना रहता है उसको भूल जाइए, लेकिन रेस्पिरेशन रेट को जब आप मशरूम को उगा रहे हैं, कहीं भी उगा रहे हो, उस समय तो उस रेट को आप कम नहीं कर सकते. लेकिन जब आप तुड़ाई करते हैं, तो तुड़ाई करने के बाद मशरूम की रेस्पिरेशन रेट को कैसे कम किया जा सकता है, तो कम करने के तरीके ये हैं कि आप उसको प्रीकूल करिए, कम करिए, टेम्परेचर को रिड्यूस करिए। यही तरीके हैं जिससे आप रेस्पिरेशन रेट को कम करके और उसकी लाइफ को एक्सटेंड कर सकते हैं।
Okay,
यू
sir.
गॉट माय पॉइंट?
Yes, sir. The second question is about drying. I have heard
Yes.
about that after drying, the percentage of the vitamin D generally
Yes.
increases. Now, now you have told about 5 processes of drying.
Okay.
Is the vitamin D ratio, if a particular mushroom is dried in 5 different processes, the vitamin D ratio would be equal or would be something different? Might be
Vitamin D,
different.
vitamin D content अक्सर if your temperature, drying temperature is 50 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड, तब
Yes.
उतना ज्यादा नुकसान नहीं है। यदि आप हाई टेम्परेचर पर ड्राई करेंगे तो नुकसान होगा। एक दूसरा क्या है, यदि आप इसको अल्ट्रावायलेट रे से इरेडिएट कर दें मशरूम को, तो आई टेल यू 3000 टाइम्स द विटामिन डी कंटेंट ऑफ द गामा UV irradiated mushroom is increased by 3000 टाइम। तो यदि मान लो आपके मशरूम में किसी भी प्रोसेसिंग मेथड से यदि विटामिन डी कंटेंट कम हो गया, तो मैं आपको ये एडवाइस करूंगा कि आप इसको गामा रेस से इरेडिएट कर दें। गामा रेस से बोल रहा हूँ, यूवी रेस से। यदि आप यूवी रेस से इसको इरेडिएट कर दें तो द विटामिन डी कंटेंट ऑफ मशरूम इज increased by 3000 times. This is the established data. और देखिए थोड़ा बहुत जैसे प्रोटीन है, प्रोटीन आपको पता है हाई टेम्परेचर से डीनेचुरल होती है प्रोटीन। तो अब आप कहेंगे कि मशरूम में प्रोटीन होती है, लेकिन आपने मशरूम में उसको फ्राई कर दिया, तो फ्राई करने से जो हाई टेम्परेचर से तो वो डीनेचर हो जाती है। लेकिन डीनेचर तो होती है, नो डाउट, लेकिन आप इन सारे लॉसेस को जितना कम कर सकें, कम करने का प्रयास करना चाहिए। जैसे यदि आप प्रोटीन लॉसेस को कम करना चाहते हैं, तो आई वुड सजेस्ट यू टू गो फॉर यूजिंग मशरूम इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्नैक्स। सबसे अच्छा तरीका तो यह है, आप थोड़ा सा पिकल वो लीजिए, आप सिट्रिक एसिड लीजिए, और इवन ताजे मशरूम को सिट्रिक एसिड और साल्ट डाल करके और डायरेक्ट खाइए एज ए सलाद। तो आपका जो प्रोटीन कंटेंट का सारा प्रॉब्लम है, और उसका there will be no loss of protein and other things. So the best way is to use them in the form of snacks. कर्ड के साथ खाइए, बहुत टेस्टी होता है।
Okay.
So you got my point? Okay.
Okay. Third question is, suppose I have given stepping a mushroom preserved by stepping preservation. Okay.
Okay.
To one of my customer, and he asked how to use it. Yes.
After taking it out from the brine solution, you have to wash it. You have to wash it in hot water. It is better to wash it in hot water, and after that you can use it without any problem. Because all the chemicals which are used in the brine solution, it is all edible chemicals. It is all edible. So nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. What you have to do is, only if you put it in hot water, then all the salts, the solution goes away, and you can very well use it without any problem.
Okay.
So just a while, put it in a hot water. So everything will be removed.
Okay, sir. And the fourth question is, I have made pickles of button and oyster mushrooms. By the process of recipe of my mother's recipe, usually used in the home for making other pickles, and I have found that when the pickle is submerged in the oil, till that it is okay. If some portion comes up on the upside of the oil, then it gets contaminated in few days.
Okay.
What may be possible reason? I have not added any preservative in that. Okay.
देखिए डॉक्टर साहब, वो अभी मैंने आपको बताया, I told you 30% oil is must, and if you can, you see, its life normally the life is 6 months to 1 year, If you put it in a refrigerator, you can extend the life even up to 1 year. और मेरे पास भी मशरूम का अचार है. I tell you, up to 6 months there is no problem. Even whether it is submerged in oil or not, it is immaterial. It is immaterial. Normally up to 6 months there is no problem. After that only problem starts. And you see,
Yes,
these contaminants, normally these contaminants are this Penicillium, Aspergillus, these are the problem. So these contaminants are there. So to rectify this problem, I would only suggest you to use oil.
Okay.
Enough quantity of oil.
Okay.
In the ratio
And
of
the
30%.
Okay. And the last question is, as you told that the canning of a button and shiitake is done.
Okay.
Do canning process is done for other mushrooms in any part of the world, like of oyster or milky or any paddy straw? If not, what is the reason behind that?
Now, why I want to know from you why canning is to be done? Why canning is to be done?
Canning is to done for its long-term preservation.
Not only that, Daksha, canning is done. It's a long-term preservation process. It is all right, and we wanted to extend the shelf life because we wanted to export mushroom from our country to other distant places. So that is one of the reason. And the second very important reason is, when you are going for canning, then it's a industrial process, and it requires a lot of money also. So for a kg of mushroom, you need handsome money to go for canning. So say for example, oyster mushroom. Oyster mushroom is sold at the rate of ₹100 or maybe 90 rupees or maybe say 125 rupees a kg. So
Sorry,
if you incur more,
I am not talking about in our country, in other rest of the world. I am talking about the rest of the world. Does there any canning process is done for those types of mushrooms?
Daksha, if you can meet out the price, I mean, if it is related to economics, what I mean to say is,
Okay.
see, if you can meet out the canning expense, the money incurred in canning, and
Yes.
you have to see the price of the mushroom also. So
Yes.
say for example, I would like to explain you. Say in button normally in India it is sold at the rate of 150 rupees to 200 rupees a kg. And canned mushroom in India, I tell you, for 400 grams you are giving 150 rupees, 400 grams. So here, when you have enough margin for canning, if that margin is not there, there is no meaning of going for canning, because you have to invest a lot in canning also. So if you are getting a good remunerative price after canning, then only you will go for canning of the mushroom, canning of any of the mushroom. Canning is the process, and if it is not a profitable venture, you will not go for it. It's a simple economics.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Any other question?
मैं झारखंड से परिणीता मंडल. बैग सर हरा हो गया, उसके लिए क्या क्या करेंगे?
किसके लिए?
बैग अगर हरा हो गया है, ग्रीन उड़ गया है, तो उसमें क्या करेंगे?
कौन सा बैग? ऑयस्टर मशरूम का? किसकी बात कर रही हैं?
ऑयस्टर का.
ऑयस्टर का लेक्चर सेपरेट रखा हुआ है मैडम. अभी वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दी. आप एंटरप्रेन्योर हैं क्या? है मशरूम ग्रोवर है?
ग्रोवर अभी मतलब मशरूम ग्रोवर ही है.
अच्छा, मशरूम ग्रोवर है. चलिए, आपने पूछा है तो मैं बतला देता हूँ. ऑयस्टर मशरूम का एक लेक्चर डॉक्टर CS शुक्ला के द्वारा रखा गया है. ही विल डिलीवर दी इंटायर, वो सारा आपको ऑयस्टर मशरूम के कल्टीवेशन के विषय में, उसके बीमारियों के विषय में, कलेक्टिव के विषय में सारा अलग से रोशनी डालेंगे. अब आपने पूछा तो मैं बता देता हूँ आपको. जो ऑयस्टर मशरूम का बेड है, ये यदि आपका स्टार ठीक से आपका यदि उपचार उसका नहीं हुआ है, या आपके मशरूम का जो बीज है वो पुराना हो गया है, या जहां आपने बीज और मशरूम को मिलाने का काम किया है वहां यदि कुछ कंडीशन हाइजेनिक ना रही हो, आपने ध्यान न दिया हो, तो इन किसी भी कारणों से जब आपने बीज को मशरूम बीज को भूसे में मिलाया, और भूसे में मिलाने के बाद जब इसको आपने इंक्यूबेट किया, तो इंक्यूबेशन के दौरान ये कंटेमिनेशन जो है वो आ सकता है। ये जो कंटेमिनेशन हरा है ये एक प्रकार की मशरूम है जिसको हम ट्राइकोडर्मा प्रजाति के नाम से जानते हैं। इसको ग्रीन मोल्ड भी बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में। और ये जो हरे रंग की मशरूम है, हरे रंग की जो फफूंद है, ये भी एक फफूंद है। और ये फफूंद ना आए इसके लिए आपको करना ये है कि भूसा बहुत अच्छी क्वालिटी का इस्तेमाल करना है, बीज ज्यादा पुराना इस्तेमाल नहीं करना है। जहां तक संभव हो ऑयस्टर मशरूम का 10 दिन से 20 दिन पुराना और ज्यादा से ज्यादा 25 दिन पुराना बीज इस्तेमाल करें, उससे ज्यादा पुराना बीज इस्तेमाल ना करें। और जहां आप इवन पानी जो आपने जिसमें भूसे में पानी मिलाया है, गंदा पानी नहीं होना चाहिए, नहीं तो उसमें बैक्टीरिया होते हैं। और ये तो देखिए ये जो फफूंद है ना ये एयर में कहीं भी होती है, एयर में इसके स्पोर्स रहते हैं। तो यदि आपने जहां भी थोड़ा सा प्रकाशन में ढिलाई की तो वहां ये फफूंद जो है वो आ जाती है। तो ये सारी चीजों का ध्यान आपको विशेष रूप से रखना है। और कंडीशन जो कंजीनियल कंडीशन है कमरे के अंदर वो होना चाहिए। यदि वो कंडीशन बहुत ज्यादा टेम्परेचर बहुत ज्यादा हाई है, बहुत ज्यादा लो है, तो क्या है कि मशरूम की ग्रोथ कम होगी, दूसरे की ग्रोथ ज्यादा होगी और वो बगैर बुलाए मेहमान जो हो पहले आ जाएंगे। और जिसको आपने बुलाया है ससम्मान, वो ससम्मान नहीं बेचारा विकसित हो पाएगा।
ओके सर, ओके, थैंक यू।
और बोले?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can I ask?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Assam.
Pardon, sir?
Talukdar ji from Assam.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Myself, Sunil Talukdar.
Yes.
Sir, like, so when like Satyajit G asked you the first query, like from Jharkhand, you said him like to, so that our mushroom, while drying, if it doesn't become brown, we better cover it with some black material or black plastic.
Yes.
So that is when we are sun drying it. So when we are drying it in like in machines and all, then like what should be done?
So then under that condition you have to only reduce the temperature to 55 degrees centigrade. Don't go beyond that. Okay. And second is I tell you in oyster mushroom, if you are talking about, there are, I told you in the beginning also that there are a number of varieties, number of species are available. So like say Plotus sajarkaju, it is a species which is brown in color. So if it is already brown, so no browning, so browning and it's already brown, so the color matches. So there is no problem. There is no problem. So normally we advocate the consumer that if you are going for dehydration of oyster mushroom, go for cultivation of Plotus sajarkaju, because that is already extra color mushroom. So when you dry, there's no change in color. But if you are going for Plotus florida, which is a white, bright color mushroom, white attractive mushroom, then definitely sometimes it becomes yellow color, yellowish color. In that case, I again would like to advise you that if you go for blanching, for maybe for half a minute, put the mushroom which you want to dry, put that mushroom in a muslin cloth for half minute at the temperature of the water temperature should be around 75 degrees centigrade, and just keep it out after half minute, and just put it in just put it in a ordinary water, and thereafter you dry it. So that way the browning can also be avoided by blanching.
Okay. And sir, one more thing, like for this Agaricus bisporus, you mentioned some pre-treatments for that, for the bisporus species. So like suppose if you are cultivating the other like one species, that is the biter quiz, or like the if you are going for the brown color button mushroom. So for brown color, I agree that the color is already brown, so that brownish thing won't be an issue. But apart from the browning, the other, that same solution will work for the biter quiz as well as the brown one.
Yeah, definitely. Basically, this solution is used to prevent the browning. Okay.
Okay.
It is used to prevent browning. I mean the chemical changes or the enzymatic changes are not there due to putting the mushroom into the solution of this. You are getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So even EDTA dipping can be done. The dipping of even dipping of Agaricus bitorchus can also be done in the solution of EDTA, maybe at 125 ppm. There is no problem. So that will help you in extension of the shelf life, in minimizing the physiological processes, and ultimately in helping in deterioration of the mushroom quality.
Okay.
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 Say now in USA, they are going for another mushroom, that button mushroom. It is button mushroom, but it is brown in color. They are using, they are going for that particular species.
Yes, sir.
And white button is not being liked by Americans nowadays. They are liking that brown button mushroom.
Yes.
That is called Agaricus blazei.
Blase, yeah, yes, sir.
Blazei, Agaricus blazei. So Agaricus blazei is the mushroom now becoming very popular in USA. Its demand has enhanced several times compared to that of Agaricus bisporus.
Yes, sir. Sir, and my last question. So, I mean, first of all, I'm not sure that question is applicable for this session or not.
Okay.
So suppose, not suppose. So, whatever qualities a particular mushroom body has, so that same quality it will be available in the mycelium itself.
No, it is not like that. I would, this is a good question, and I think if all of you are listening, then normally I tell you the chemical composition of the fruiting body and mycelia. It is different. It is different in different mushroom also. Say for example, in case of Ganoderma lucidum, the triterpenoids are present only in fruiting body. It is absent in mushroom mycelia. Okay. In shiitake mushroom mycelia works better, as or even the medicinal values are more in the mycelia than in the fruiting body.
Okay.
So what I wanted to tell you, that the chemical composition is different in different mushroom, and even it is different in mycelia and fruiting body also.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you, everyone. I think we have gone way over our allotted
Yeah, good evening, sir.
time. We were supposed to go
Hello.
from
Hello.
3 to 4.
Hello.
We have gone to 4:30.
Hello.
4:30 already, sir.
Hello.
You have any question?
Hello.
Yeah,
Sir,
Vinay,
I
your
want
voice
to,
is
I think
discuss.
somebody.
Yeah,
low. Can you be a bit louder?
Mr. Majid, can I say something?
Yeah, please loud. Be loud.
Yeah, hello. Sir, I'm audible.
Please be loud. Yeah, audible.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I have a question. Like
Yes.
nutrition value and medicinal values are same or different?
No, it is different.
Okay,
You
so
see,
suppose I'm
in majority of the cases, whatever the nutritional value mushroom is having, it imparts the medicinal effect also. But there are certain examples. Say, for example, I told you about the triterpenoid. Then say about the protein-bound polysaccharide which are present in the shiitake mushroom or in the in the Coriolus versicolor mushroom and other mushroom also.
right.
There are some specific compounds which are present, and they impart medicinal effect also. And again, say for example, if you remember the speech of Dr. VP Sharma in the inaugural session, he was talking about psilocybin, mushroom. This psilocybin mushroom is having psilocybin. It is one of the compound which is present only in that mushroom, and that compound imparts the effect, as a result of which the psychiatric patients are treated well.
Okay.
So some of the compounds, they are specific in some of the mushroom, not all. Otherwise,
Okay.
in 90% cases, you can say the nutritional value present in the mushroom imparts the medicinal effect also.
Okay.
It is responsible for creating, for inducing the immunity, and it is responsible for fighting against several microorganisms also, for disease also.
Okay. So, sir, like suppose if I'm preparing some products, like in terms of powders and as well
Okay.
as the capsule of that powder.
Okay.
Okay. So I have to take FSSAI license plus this nutrition value check plus Ayush Mantralaya's approval.
Yeah, definitely. I tell you, one of the company from Singapore or Malaysia, not Singapore, Malaysia, that is called DXN company. DXN company. DXN company. DXN company is preparing this capsule from Ganoderma lucidum, and one capsule is made of fruiting body, which they call as Gano, Royal Gano, and another is Royal another which is prepared from the mycelium. It is called Royal mycelium. Something like that. They have given a different name of the both the products. So one is extract. One capsule is the extract of fruiting body of Ganoderma lucidum, and other is another is the extract from the mycelia of the Ganoderma lucidum.
Okay.
So what they say that one capsule of mycelia and one capsule of Ganoderma fruiting body should be consumed.
Okay.
That way they suggest.
Okay.
I think you
Sir,
got my point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I have one more query about MAP.
Okay.
As it's at like it differs the like shelf life from product to product, like for different kind of mushrooms.
Yes.
So it also affect the sunlights or the heat inside the that MAP packing.
Normally you will be storing mushroom in the shed only, na. That is
So
why.
yeah, actually my point of view is like like in terms of transporting as well. If I'm transporting these plots
No,
in
during
local market.
during transportation, I told you that it is always better to have refrigerated vein or refrigerated structure, so that the temperature in those structure can be maintained at low, maybe around 15 to 20 degrees centigrade.
Okay.
Certainly, if you increase the temperature, the other metabolic processes are enhanced. So as a result of which, the chances of deterioration of the quality will be more.
Okay.
So temperature has a lot of it has a meaning as far as shelf life of mushroom is concerned. Low temperature it is better. High temperature it is poor.
Right. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Sir, on behalf of participants and on behalf of all the organizing committee, we thank you for taking time out from your busy schedule and replacing our resource personnel, and most importantly for this lovely presentation and the interaction at the end. It's always a pleasure to have you with us, sir. Thank you.
My pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Let's join back tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.